What's up, guys? Simply Coco here, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome back to another apartment renovation here in The Sims 4. As you can tell by the title, today we are doing an apartment for a couple that has broken up. So I will get into more of their storyline a little bit later, but as you can see, I have already done the floor plan, and now I'm working on choosing a flooring. So I wanted to go with a darker wood. I really wanted to go with the eco lifestyle one, but it had a little bit of brown tones in it, so I decided not to, and I believe the one I ended up going with is the one from City Living, I believe. I end up really enjoying this apartment and the storyline as well, so I might play with these people a little bit. And I mean, if I keep doing my new series where I, create the families that I've built houses for and then do a little mini let's play with them afterwards, then I will end up playing with these Sims. So I will enjoy creating them and look out for that video. But this apartment will be in my save file. This is the very last apartment in Evergreen Harbor. If I didn't, I didn't say that already. We are building in Evergreen Harbor in the Pinecrest Apartments. This is number 404. You can see in the top left-hand side of the screen. So if you want to place it in your game, that's where it goes. It's next to, for reference, it's next to my studio apartment that I built or that I renovated in Evergreen Harbor. So yeah. Yeah, so that's what I was saying. This is the last apartment that I have to do in this world for the save file. So yeah, that's great. Anyway, I am doing the kitchen now. I wanted to try something a little bit different, something that I've never done before, where there's like a bar you can sit at in the kitchen, but it's like kind of separate from the kitchen. It's like on the other side of the wall, if that makes sense. So you kind of saw me set that up. You will see me put you'll see me put bar stools there here in a second. So the bar is actually facing the living room, whereas when you sit down at the bar, or when your Sims sit down at the bar, their Sim will be looking into the kitchen, if that makes sense. But now I just made like the kind of actual dining area. I think that's a base game table. And then the tiny living chairs. So I imagine this being a young couple. It's a girl and a guy, and the girl is in her last year of university, and the guy recently graduated, or graduated, I would say last year, because they met in high school. They were high school sweethearts. They met when she was a sophomore and he was a junior, so he's just 1 year ahead of her. So he graduated and then she had 1 year left. Yeah, as far as what they went to school for, I don't really know. But they broke up but they broke up just because once he graduated, because from the time they met in high school to now, it's been 7 years. So after he graduated college, he kind of realized that, throughout his entire college career, throughout his entire high school situation, career, whatever, he didn't get to experiment like he wanted to, and stuff like that. And maybe now that he's graduated college, he wants to travel the world, or, go do this and do that. And the girlfriend, she just doesn't want any of that. She's still in college. When she graduates, she wants to probably stay living in Evergreen Harbor and settle down and have kids and do this and do that. She's completely happy with him. She doesn't feel like she has to go and experiment with anyone. And they just saw differently and broke up. But they're stuck in a lease together, so they have to live together. And I just felt like this was a very realistic thing that could happen. So I wanted to kind of portray that in The Sims. The original idea, I won't say I came up with it. I got the inspiration from watching Miss Griffey's um, speed build about the separated parents home, but hers was a whole, like it was a whole house. So I didn't want to steal her idea, obviously, or copy her too closely. So I was like, how about I do an apartment for a young couple that's just recently broken up? So yeah, but as you can see, I did. That's just part of their story. Um, but yeah. Anyway, their names are Isaac and Kelly, by the way. But as you can see, I place the barstool tables. They are the one from the Bowling Night stuff pack. I also place the kind of decorative shelves, both versions of it from Eco Lifestyle. I tried to use as much eco lifestyle things as possible since this is in the eco lifestyle world, and it's going in a save file. I can't speak today. I sized down these bookshelves that came with the university to make them a console table for the television. I'm using the Moschino Stuff Pack coffee table, the fitness stuff pack rug, the eco lifestyle couches, the tiny living lamp over there. Yeah, I did not pack limit this at all. And then these curtains I think are movie hangout stuff. So a whole bunch of different packs in this. I don't pack restrict a lot. And I'm sorry about that because I know a lot of people don't have all the packs. So if you have a certain number of like if you have certain packs and you want me to do a build with them, put them down in the comments. Let's say no more than 3. So I'll do like cats and dogs plus base game, or cats and dogs plus base game plus city living, or something like that. So no more than 3 once you include base game. So just leave something down in the comments if you want me to do a restricted pack build. But anyway, I rearranged where this console table went and this desk went because since they're broken up, they're not going to be sleeping in the same bed together. I imagine she really doesn't like Isaac right now. Like, she still loves him, obviously. She's still in love with him, and she would love to get back together, but after 7 years of being together, and then he breaks up with her, she's just like, screw you, I'm doing me, you're sleeping in the living room. So I had to rearrange that to give him a small bed in the living area. So I give him one of the blow up beds that kind of looks like it's a single bed, but it kind of looks like a blow up mattress, and I put that over there in the corner next to the balcony window. I am doing that right now as I speak. I also use the taller stuff pack pillows as throw pillows on the couch. So the color scheme in here, as you can see, is it's white, it's black, it's gray, and then pops of pink in certain places. So, excuse me, you have the pink pillow. In here, in the bedroom, there's going to be a pink mirror. That's pretty much it. I do put one of those cat statues that has a pink flower in it. I put that on the eco lifestyle shelf, but you won't actually see me do that because I do it off camera. But I am in the bedroom now. One other thing I do off camera, I do put the plushie side table from Tiny Living. I put that next to the couch, and I put one of the Tiny Living like lamp objects on top of it. It's like the tray that has the books and the candles and the plant on it. I also put one of those in the bedroom. You'll see that in a second, so you'll kind of know what object I'm talking about. But yeah, like I said, this is the bedroom now. So I just went for this same color scheme, except for this bed is kind of got more creamy colors in it. I used the City Living fluffy rug. We love that rug. I was going to put a chair in this corner since it was surrounded by the windows. I just thought it would have been a cozy little spot to sit in. But then I remembered these ottomans. I said this, I believe, in my last speed build that I absolutely love these ottomans. They're just, to me, so realistic for some reason, and I love the book clutter underneath them. One small thing I will say, just as a general thing for The Sims 4, or for The Sims in general, I wish there was like a bookcase, and so you have like a plain black bookcase, and if you want to like put another one next to it, I wish it didn't have the same things on the inside, because the Moschino stuff pack bookshelf with like the draping plant on it, and it has like vinyl records on it, like that's a great bookshelf, and I would love to like maybe in like a big modern house or something put two of them right next to each other, but they're gonna have the same clutter inside of them, and it just doesn't look realistic that way. So Sims team, if anyone's watching this, make a way to change the clutter on the inside of objects, or just make all the objects like empty without any clutter, and then use the clutter objects that you would have put on it and put them in our clutter menu so that we have more clutter to use and we can put what we want on the shelves or something like that. That's just my 2 cents. No one from the Sims team is probably going to watch this, but yeah. So this is the pink mirror that I was talking about. I don't know where that came from. I think Parenthood, but I don't want to lie to you. I also used that chest again. That chest comes from the university. If you go to the build and buy menu that has like where you search by the part of the build and buy menu where you search by category and not by room. If you go to storage and then go to miscellaneous, it's in that section, and I used the gray swatch that has the stickers on it. As you can see, I am in the bathroom now, so the bathroom is mainly white and gray. I do use the wood flooring from Eco Lifestyle again, just because I was trying to use as much Eco Lifestyle as possible. I wanted this bathroom to kind of be very extra, so I went for the spa day mirror that has the lighting around it. I imagine that was something that Kelly bought for the place. It probably didn't already have a mirror, which realistically in real life, like if you got an apartment, the bathroom would have a mirror in it already. I just assumed I assumed she wanted that. So I am renovating this apartment in the version of this neighborhood that's very, very green. So, and it's very green, and it's very modern. It has the modern development neighborhood action plan. So if you download this lot or this apartment, which you have to download as a room on the gallery, so search it as a room, but you can find it by searching the hashtag Simply Coco or ID Simply Coco 94. But yeah, if you place this down in this neighborhood when it's just a default neighborhood, and the eco footprint is either neutral or industrial or whatever it is, to start, the window placements will probably be different, and therefore those curtains will not work, so you will have to change them. I apologize for that, but I am not going to do 3 different versions of every single apartment I do in Evergreen Harbor. It's just not gonna happen. Yeah, you can simply just delete the curtains and put new ones, or not put any at all. But now I am in the kitchen just cluttering it up. There's not a whole lot else going on. I kind of don't like how that part of the counter is sticking out that has the sink on it, but that's the only way I could really make it work, to have the bar on the other side of the wall. I can't really explain it. I fiddled around with it for a lot, and I didn't record any of that footage. I did it off camera. If you would like to see me struggle sometimes, let me know down in the comments, and I'll start leaving some of that kind of stuff in. But just for an apartment renovation, I usually don't like it to go over 15 minutes, and this one already is. Only slightly, by like a minute or 2 if you count the screenshots. So that's fine. But yeah, I give them a coffee maker. I do give them a microwave, even though I don't like microwaves in The Sims because they just take up space and there's really no use for them because, I mean, it's not like they go and get leftovers out of the fridge and then heat it up in the microwave. So if they're gonna cook something in the microwave, they might as well just cook a whole meal and then just save those leftovers, and then the next time they're hungry, get the leftovers out. I don't know. But for realism, I do like building for realism, and for realistic purposes, a microwave is almost a necessity in a house. I say almost because I'm pretty sure there's someone out there that doesn't have a microwave, but for others, it's like you have to have a microwave. Like I have to have a microwave because when I moved into my very first apartment, it didn't have a microwave in it, and I knew that, but I hadn't bought one yet. So I was heating things up in the oven for a very long time. But anyway, that is the end of this build, you guys. The screenshot should be rolling any second now. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will always respond to your comments. And please turn on that notification bell. That way you know exactly when I post my next video, exactly when I post it. And I will see you all then. Bye.